True news, brothers and sisters. True news. Sulaiman Rahim here, Minister of the Covenant. Break of 7 seals. Here, I got here, okay. Brothers and sisters, it's a very special presentation. Fire and ice. I know it. I don't think you're ready for this presentation, really. Yeah. But you have to know that you will eventually have to know, and you will know, the nature of your creation. It's talked about in the Quran, but like I said, they don't understand the Quran, and neither do you. It says in the Quran itself, it says only those not firmly rooted in knowledge. Only Allah and those firmly rooted in knowledge knows what that stuff means. But I've been focusing on this lately because it set forth a parable of 2 men. There's talking about 2 men. Not talking about the master, talking about the 2 men. And one's a problem and the other one's not. One's a burden and the other one's not. See? But you never go back and look at the backstory, because why is the master tolerating the one that's a burden? They're not producing anything. Why is he tolerating that? Is he stupid? Is he dumb? Why is he tolerating that? See, because you never go back and look at, analyze this stuff and weigh it. Tickle. Weigh it. Weigh the balance. And they can't get, that's the easy one. They can't get that one. But see, when you don't have thorough knowledge of self, you have self-discipline, then you're a burden. See, because you ain't carrying yourself. Others have to carry you. Now, there's some situations where others might want that, and we'll talk about that in a minute. I want it. Because energy is not left just out there. If you're not controlling someone else's. But while I'm on that subject, let's talk about something else. I might as well go and talk about that right now. I'm going to get to my main subject in a minute, brothers and sisters. Okay. We're talking about quality and quantity. So everybody gets the same amount of energy per day. And our bodies are operating on a 24-hour cycle. That's why, we don't have enough energy to go a whole 24 hours. So most of us go 16 hours and then we have to recharge. Eventually that won't be necessary because you have enough energy, so you won't sleep like Master Muhammad. We don't know what we'll be, but we know we'll be like him. We have enough energy, and that will happen. You don't have it right now. Then you have to have discipline to go with it. So I'm going to talk about something else here. What I'm talking about is, let's see. Okay. You have a nature. Everyone has a nature. And energy takes the form of your nature. It's an expression of your nature. Right? Cats have a nature, so the energy is an expression of their nature. Right? Their environment, their reality, expression of their nature. So it's cows, whatever. But you have to have discipline to command that. See, because the energy is there. So your discipline, right, turns into power, right? And that power will be manifest, right, according to your nature. So the expression of your nature, the more power, the more discipline you have, the more of an expression your nature has. So you got to do it with discipline. It means someone else is disciplining you. So if you don't have 100% discipline in yourself, that means someone else. If you only got 50%, someone else got the other 50%. And you just don't just sit there. So, and I'm having a hard time trying to explain this balance. I was going to do a graphic, but then that would be very complicated. Okay, so quality. Remember I said quality is like $1 million shit farm is worth $1 million gold mine. They're both worth $1 million. But you got the shit farm, so it's got the gold mine. Okay? Now, shit farm may not be an expression of your nature because your nature is a gold mine, but you're forced. So in other words, you got $1 million, but you're not happy with it. You got to smell shit and everything all the time. Everything else, but I got $1 million, but you're not happy with it because it's not a reflection of nature. See? It's reflecting somebody else's nature that forces you into that situation. That's why you must take control of your own self, because they're going to give you, right? In other words, if you don't control yourself, they're going to give you they're going to take control. They control the manifestation of their nature. See? So the shit farm is a manifestation of their nature. Okay? But they wouldn't have shit farms. They got shit farms, okay? I talk about symbiotic relationship. I don't want to go to that kind of detail. I'm just trying to get a basic understanding of this. Right? So, you say we're supposed to go back to Arabia and it's supposed to be a land of milk and honey. It's not a land of milk and honey right now. Why? See, the quality it has right now is a desert, basically. So quality, right? You have energy, and you have energy, you have so much energy, and then it takes discipline to give it form, turn it into power, right? And discipline requires energy. So if you use your energy for discipline, right? And what you're doing is you take and create your environment, extension of your environment, love your nature. When you do it, that's why you're in paradise, because everything around you is exactly like you want. It's just totally conforms your nature. So 35,000 years ago, or was it 50,000 years ago, we was Arabia. The best part of planet Earth. We had enough energy to maintain to have the best part of planet Earth. Right? Enough energy, but it has discipline, because remember, there was all parts of Earth, but we had the best part, the quality. Because we got the best nature. So it has the best land. See, we got the best nature, so we had the best land. So that land was it was a paradise. And we know it's a paradise because if you understand biology, right, that's where all comes from. All comes from decayed organic matter over millions and millions of years. So it means that place had to be overflowing with life, because since they got more oil than any place else on the planet. So the planet, it's like all over the planet, because the whole planet was a paradise. But that place was the paradise. That's how you know. So why is it not like that now? I said we left it covered in sand. So Arabs got it right now. See? But sand, mostly sand, right? Because they don't have the nature to make it anything more than that. Did I get you on that one? See what I'm saying? So they had it, but they don't have the best quality. But it's not. It's the best part of plants, but the quality, but they can't bring out the quality of it. Because when we return, we're going to turn it back into milk and honey. We're going to turn it back into a paradise, because we have paradise within us. That paradise didn't come from nobody. That paradise, when paradise comes, it comes from within us. Where did Jesus say the kingdom of heaven is within you? He said within you. It's not in within them, or they would have termed it's not within them. That shows right there. They're not the Abraham's seed. I mean, they are Abraham's seed, but they're not the ones that, they're not Isaac, the inheritors of the kingdom. Because if they were, they got the land, they would turn it into a paradise. They can't. That's the best they can do, because that's their nature. You understand, brothers and sisters? See? That's what I say. You have to start disciplining yourself, and then you start turning, because you start changing the world, right? And you change the mathematics. So the mathematics say, okay, you would have the best planet Earth, and you'd be transported there because you made that happen. We're not there now because we don't have enough energy to be there. So in other words, if you don't have enough energy to be on the third floor, then you're down the second floor, right? So we're down in the basement because we have enough energy to be on, that's the third floor. But as you get more energy, start moving closer and closer to the third floor, right? You understand what I'm saying? You see? So actually, if you say we was on the third floor, right? See? Well, say the promised land has 3 floors to it, right? The desert floor, the basic floor, and the paradise floor. Right? So the areas down the base on the desert floor, right? The basement floor, because they got it, but they're on the basement floor. They got the house, they live in the basement. You understand what I'm saying? Because they can't go to the first floor, they can't go second. Now we can go to first, second, but we're so poor, we're way down deep underground. We don't have enough energy, right? See? We have better quality than anybody. Because just look what's happened to America. Remember how plain and dull they were? And it's got a little bit of us near, and they turn this place and put some life to it. That came from us, didn't come from them. So everybody, America's so slick and all. I mean, not slick, but because the music and everything, right? It must. That's him. Right? And that's when we got the shit for him and we're down, way down in a dungeon somewhere. We're still, our nature's under their control, but it's still our nature. So they control our music, they control our everything. It's still ours. We're still us. But they control us. We have great wealth, but they control us. So you regulate to the shit phone. I'm trying to make this simple as possible, brothers and sisters. So once you start uploading it or act upon it, you start changing that. See? Because you start using energy you have for that purpose, for that vision. But right now, they got energy, American vision, which means no discipline, because Christianity is not about discipline, at least not their form. It's not about discipline. See? Their basic form was about discipline to a certain degree, but the way it teaches you is no discipline. Just, oh, Jesus. See, especially the Catholic Church. You understand what I'm saying? So they teach you not having discipline. Why? Because now that you have more energy, that discipline will turn to power. Now you got a war between us and them. Because you got two contrary forces working against each other. But right now, you don't have that because they have neutered you, basically. And so now you have no power, and they control your energy. They control it. The way you look, everything. And they want you to have no discipline. See? So they control your wealth. It says you leave out with great wealth. I explain that to you. So why? Where is it? Because they control it. So they can have you the shit for them in the projects or whatever. And work for them because you still under their control as long as you don't discipline yourself. Because you have no power. I think I'm going to leave that there, brothers and sisters. I don't know if you understand it yet or not. Right? But you have to start creating your own paradise. Our paradise is part of the body, so the lungs paradise and the heart paradise, they all work together, and everybody's happy. Everybody's in paradise because they all work together. See? We understand that, brothers and sisters. See? So that's why Levites have to go to Triple H, because they don't understand any of that. But they have to come out. See, they don't come out because of this. They're going to will themselves out. They're going to take the energy they have. Create, start forming a hereafter. Start moving to the next level, next floor. Until they get back down to the top floor again. So you're moving. But you move one floor to another, like going from one country to another, you move one floor to another until you get to the top floor again. See? But you gotta want to get up there, and you gotta have the energy to do it, and then you gotta do it. Just wanting to and have energy is not, you gotta actually do it. You gotta vision, and now you gotta act on it. Understand that, brothers and sisters. Right now, they don't have the ability to go to the first floor. They're still in the basement. Then the fire company put them back in the basement. Like I was putting the first floor back. The fire company put them back in the basement. See? So now they gotta take and go to the first floor and the second floor. Hope you understand that, brothers and sisters. I may come back a little bit later. But then we're talking about wrath. I can't emphasize enough to you, brothers and sisters, what this wrath's going to be like. And like Elijah Muhammad told a person during the theology time, a brother jumped up and says, "Oh, Holy Apostle, when this, I don't think it's Armageddon, but don't pray for that day, brother." Now, was he telling me because he knew he was going to be on the fire kind of control or what? But he told me, don't be on the young brother. I was a young brother at the time, too. I think it was about my age, maybe a little younger. But he was, oh man, when? Elijah Muhammad said, don't pray for that day, brother, because you don't know what you're up against. And some of you look for that day, and you may not like it when you get it, because you ain't prepared for it. I don't think anybody can prepare for it, but you ain't even close. Let's move on, brother. So I'm going to get to my main point here. Let's talk about hypocrites. I'll move on, brother. I'm going past this. 10%, 85%. This is in the store. See? Somebody say, hey, man, I ain't say I was going to do this. I said, your own people going to do it to you. I'm not advocating any violence here. Not that I'm scared to do it. No, I'm saying your own people going to do this to you. Well, there's things we're going to do. Your own people going to do this to you. The preachers, the end will be as their works, something to that effect. It's going to be a horrible day. And if you listen to these people, everybody knows this is about to happen. I mean, they actually literally calling it. You have the devil saying, folks, they're not going to survive. No, they're not. Everybody handwriting on the wall, so to speak. So it's not a matter of how, it's just a matter of when. If these people, it's going to happen, and it should happen already. I mean, that's my opinion also. So, right? But when it happened exactly on time. Master Muhammad is in a position to make that call. And you have to be ready. Because you don't want to unleash a flood that's going to drown you too. And that's what happened right now. Right? Now talk about words. You watch these movies and everything, brother, and that's what they tell you. Oh man, just say anything. And most of the people still into that lie. Because they don't connect words with actions. See? Words here, the devil has taken this separated word from words from fundamental action that the word means. See? So they attached it, they severed it from there. So they come and say, hey man, I'm going to give you $1 million. Well, before the devils came, somebody said, give me $1 million. You got $1 million. Nothing, I don't care what planet what so-called tribe you was in. If they come and say, yeah, but you had it. No word was by me. That's just the way it was. Everybody just understood that. You said that's what it was going to be. And the devils found out, man, that's the way it works. And they started saying stuff that was totally untrue. And it blinded and hurt and destroyed a lot of people there. And this here right here, false Israel, if you understand Daniel about that tree, false Israel, if you understand angel, they try to hide the fact that that's who they are. Joseph was one of the main ones. They made millions and millions and $1 million back then when $1 million meant something. Mocking us. Okay? Millions. Yeah. They said, oh, man, now with TV, having a TV, right? That was a stage prior TV, pre-TV. TV came along, oh, you got them dudes themselves, the demons, they're going down hard. See, because they make a mockery of demons, make a mockery of us, everything, all over the world. That's going to change in a minute. Okay, let's get to my main topic. Yesterday was like, oh man, was one of those days. I had all kinds of issues, technical issues, everything. You wouldn't believe the day I had yesterday, brother. I wasn't sure I was going to get through it. And today ain't shaping up much better. Right? So let me get to my main topic, then maybe I can explain some more things. Now I'm trying to explain this in a very simple way, brothers and sisters. Keep in mind, right? This is not detail, it's not. Right? I'm just giving the general idea. Because if I try to give you all detail, I mean, I've actually given you detail of this over the years. So it's been around over the years, right? But now I'm going to hang it together for you. Right? And so I know most of you not going to understand it. Some of you might not even like it. Some of you may confuse you, right? But you have to know how your creation works. And you will know if you survive. So like I said, remember, this is general. Now just say this for instance. Remember I tell you got the first floor, second floor, whatever. So say our creation, right? Say at the top, that's when the creation in the totally universe is totally compressed, right? See? And so yeah, everybody's at the top there. Plenty of energy. Right? Remember, this is general, because there actually would be one person at the top and all those things wouldn't be around yet, right? But I'm just trying to keep the general flow, brothers and sisters. So at the top there, and everybody, man, it's lovely, all this energy. Maximum energy. Everything is perfect, all this energy. And this discipline, all this power. Here you go, sisters. See? Now, I told you still about the fire angels, right? And the separation of male and female, and the Crimson Wars, right? Okay, and the fire angels, right? So, those stories are reflective of what I'm about to tell you. So the first war was the fire angels. They were the jinn of the time. They resist change. That's what jinn are. They resist change. So he got right here. And so now the universe is expanding. And so we don't have as much energy anymore. So we can't stop top floor. We got to go down to, so if we're on the 100th floor, we got to go down to 99th floor now. Right? Because not enough energy still in there anymore. Let's see if we can see how that works. Okay. So they move down to the next level, right? And that level at the top, those burn up. The one stayed there, it got burned up. That's the fire. And the energy is burning no anymore. If you're there, it's just because you're trying to hold on to that. That's the gene they're trying to hold on. But you can't. There's no energy for that anymore. You stand there, so you get destroyed because that whole reality is destroyed because there's not energy to maintain that reality anymore. So that's what I'm saying. It's fire burns you up. You stay there, fire burns you up. And then those that went down to the next level, they believed. Right? The scripture came and said, okay, this is what the scripture you need for this environment. They believed. The other one didn't. Said, I'm going to stay right here. I love this world's life. So it got burned up because it doesn't exist anymore. And went down there, next one. And then I'm cut the chase here. The gold represents the tribe of Shabazz. So the tribe of Shabazz, they said, no. We're not going to give up our form. So things are not good for us, but they're not as good as they was before. They're good. So in other words, say at 73 years ago, you had $72 million. Now, 71, now you got 71 trillion. Now you're still rich. You say you're richer than before. You're still rich, just not as rich as before. So you move down a level. So now everything is great, but it's not as great as it was before because you have less energy now, right? And so he will go down there, right? And he said, I'm not going to give my form. See? So things not as great as for him as the other ones, because the other one, they gave up their form and adjusted, right? So they didn't suffer the difference because they downgrade themselves. That one did. Shabazz did. Right? So, understand that? So then what happens is, they say, okay, that energy is getting decreasing. They move down. But another one, he don't make it. Right? He said he loves that world's life. So he stays there and he gets burned up. Because that reality just not exists anymore. He's trying to hold on to it. Right? And others, they move down. And then some transform themselves. Right? To avoid energy deprivation as much as possible. You understand? Hey, boy. And then move down more. Another get left behind. He can't make it. Right? And the others, they move down, but they transform again. They transform to meet that environment. So they don't suffer energy deprivation. Right? Because they changed to meet the environment, but the tribe of Shabazz still suffer energy deprivation. Right? Because it says, no, we're going to keep our form. Because once you lose it, you can't get it back. Keep the form. So things are not as good as they used to be, but they're still good. See, because we ain't trillionaires anymore. We're 100 billionaires. Still. That's it. That what happened. I'm cutting to the chase here. I'm here to show you individually each one of the steps. I'm just going to cut chase. So we get down to the bottom. Right? And the top spot still holds the shape. But then you're down at the bottom. Right? And the energy deprivation is the maximum. And so you got one to change the form so they wouldn't suffer energy deprivation. Right? But they have virtually no discipline. They're wicked. That's Adam. But now he rules because he does some energy deprivation. He's ruling. And we are there, but we're under extreme tension because we need to be on top, but we're at the bottom down here. And we have any energy. So he's suffering maximum energy deprivation. You understand what I'm saying, brothers and sisters? Hope you do, so I don't have to go any further than this because I'm trying to make it clear as possible. Because at that time, the devil, you get down here, and devils are ruling, right? And you refuse. Now the jinn, those ones burn up. They said, I ain't going down there. I'm not going to go down to a lower level. See, I'm not going to go down to the mystery shed blood. I ain't doing that. See, with every level you went down, you had less discipline, right? Okay? And you're less righteous than you was before because that's discipline. Get weaker and weaker and weaker. Hope you understand, brothers and sisters. So nobody get down to the last state was just wicked rule. He just said, hell no, I ain't doing it. So he stays on that level, 50-year level, and he's burned up. He's burned up the last 500 years. Because he's burned up the last 500 years. Not the Holocaust. He's still in the land, but he's burned up. You understand, brothers and sisters? But we under extreme tension because we maintain our form all the way down to there. And we in the world are the devils. And they have a control of our quality. Right? You understand, brothers and sisters? I hope you understand that. Let's go a little further. Because remember, the universe got weaker, so that means the weaker you are, the better chance for ruling. Because we kept degrading ourselves, right? Because that's what it required. 72 years. The good thing about it is because for a while you went like from a trillionaire to billionaire to millionaire, so you still was going good. So you got down to move on, brothers and sisters. Here's where we are now, right? Genesis on fire. We down here the devils, right? And then now we move upstairs now. We was going downstairs, now we're upstairs. So we move up, people all together, they move to the next level. But now the devils, they drowning. Because the flood kind of said, okay, the flood's going to take you out of the first floor. They still on the first floor, they get drowned. Right? And then what? Then they move to the next level, higher level. And one of them stay behind. He's drowned. Are you understanding, brothers and sisters? He's moving up. See? So move up, another one. Same thing again. He's drowning. 2. Made it. I don't understand any of that, brothers and sisters, but that's the way the Christian works. So you say the first God, he was rewarded, right? As you descended. Right? Until you got down to the devils, and they had a 500-year reward. They control everything. Hope you understand, brothers and sisters. That's the way it works. So, as you may expand, like you say, Allah's driving us down. Lord. So, well, that's the way the Christian works. You have to adjust to going down. There's nothing he can do about it, nothing I can do about it. That's the way in this universe, it's going to expand and contract. It's a contraction cycle. Right. Everybody took with it. A lot of that external. Being way to drive you down worse way to get to the point so you got to spend some money make for shed blood. That don't make no sense. But you know about the fire angels, how they got burned up. See? And then there was when it's resistant gender change. Let's move on, brothers and sisters. It's the only one end up making in the end, the beginning. Okay, back to quality, quantity again. Maybe, brothers and sisters. It's just been a lot of. So yesterday was off the page, and so many things, brothers and sisters, and they don't understand. Yeah, we had some Hispanics, I guess, move into the neighborhood right next to us, and they've been in trouble with them since they've been here. Because we got kind of noise and stuff. And there's a whole bunch of them, it's like 5 or 6 of them. And they got 2 Indians with them living with them too, so I don't know how it works. Unless they, what do you call it? Legal, and they cover whatever. And so, excuse me. And so, all night long they make this noise. It's a rattling noise, vibration and stuff, and I can't sleep. Yes, I sleep. And it's vibrating, and it's very irritating, and you can't sleep. At least I can't. And so, they keep me awake most time. And I think they want me to do some violence so they can. Anyway, I'm working on it. Like I said, the quality comes from you unless you don't have the discipline to maintain the quality, then quality comes from somewhere else. So quality they give you is shit farm. What I was trying to think of the other day was Section 8. I couldn't think of nothing. Or anything. You understand, brothers and sisters? You don't control the quantity, but you control the quality. Okay? The amount of energy we get every day, you can't control that. Well, in some ways you can if you go out and kill a bunch of people and then there's more energy and that kind of stuff. The consequences stuff that balance all that stuff out. The thing is, quality comes from you. And so Arabs had possession of our land. And what kind of qualities come from? You're in jail and everything else. What kind of quality? They don't have sand over there. How can they ever turn into anything else? They can't. Because what's snow is a reflection of their nature. So try to get you to understand that concept, brothers and sisters. So when you get back there, you're gonna change all that, right? To go and see with your reality, but you're not doing it right now. And I don't need you, but you need to understand that you need, because days ahead you may not make it. There's quality and quantity. And some of you step all that just talking on the phone, whatever you're doing, wasting your energy. And you're going to pay for it. You should be 100% right now. 99% meaning you might make it without a toe, without fingers or something on the hand. You want to go, you should want to go whole. Not a part. They're going to leave it there, brothers and sisters. I want to keep my eyes open these days, brothers and sisters. I got to do something about this nonsense. But that's part of resistance, brothers and sisters. Anyway, let me see. Yeah. So, what you doing with your energy? Are you still in the devil's mindset? Building this kingdom for him? Making chocolate cakes, vanilla cakes for him, where you say you like chocolate? The only things that better than vanilla because you didn't making them. You don't go to here, that's 100%. Not 98%, that's not 100%. 100%. You gotta get it right. 100%. Focus all your energy on it. Because nobody's just going to give it to you. Nobody's going to say it's the promised land. No, you have to say, oh, no. I've been 30-some years doing this. And I've done it faithfully. I'm distorted, twisted, and nobody's still on my shoulder. That's where it is, brothers and sisters. Tribulation, maybe 100%. I don't think any understand this, brothers and sisters, because you're told to understand dogma that, or Jesus come back and do all this stuff to make no sense, but then when somebody tells you some mathematics, oh, don't tell me that story, you getting it from? I'll put you down and coordinate everything else. Well, you racist and all that, whatever. But one thing for sure, no one else told me this but myself. And that's clearly what's going on over there. Clearly. So maybe some of these things happen in the background, that way of trying to shut me up without. You have to take responsibility for it. I'm really dead, Brown says, I need to get, I'm going to have to take a little break here. Hope you understand my main point here. It's fire and ice. You move to the next level, you get drowned. Oh, please come and help. Oh, no, man, you drowned. I told you. Now you drowning because God closed the book on Moses. Said, no, that's enough. Because Moses still trying to rescue. Now, go on. Hope you understand, brothers and sisters. Not a game. It's not a Facebook party. When times come, people need accurate. If you're inaccurate now, how do you think you'll be accurate then? Hope you understand, brothers. I'm going to leave it there. Want to say anything? Okay. I'm going to leave it there, brothers and sisters. Still minds, measure the covenant, break 7 seals. Still mind, future news out.